Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Talk Sport for tonight's MMA, for tonight's UFC 262, Oliveira Chandler for the vacant UFC Lightweight Title. So, first time this title has been up for grabs since Khabib beat Justin Gaethje in Abu Dhabi in what was his last fight. Already we have a comment from Michael Salidos. MMA fighters, yes, on the front. It is UFC 262. This is the first fight on the card, as is shown on here. Shane Burgos versus Edson Barboza. The stats in the last five. Burgos lost his last outing against Josh Emmett, and then Barboza's coming off a couple of he's coming off a good win, but he did lose the three previous before his last win, all against elite caliber fighters. A featherweight bout, which I'm shocked that Barboza's even at featherweight, to be honest. He was a huge lightweight, so the fact that he's managed to drop down to 45, and hopefully he's going to find a home at 45, which would be good for him, I suppose. His three losses, one of them came at 45 against Dan Ige, yet again, another high caliber 145er. Dan Ige's got a fight with Korean Zombie coming soon, and his other two losses were in the lightweight division. I think one of them was against Paul Felder, and then obviously he lost against Khabib in 2017. Yeah, so he's like his record. Edson Barboza has got 9 losses, but when you look at his 9 losses, he's lost to the creme de la creme at 55. He's lost to Tony Ferguson. I think he even lost to Cowboy Cerrone. I'm trying to think who else he lost to. Yeah, he's lost to top quality. Actually, I'll find out to see who he's actually lost to, actually, because it'd be quite interesting to see. Obviously, Shane Burgos, his only two losses on his professional record came against the top quality in the division. His first loss was against Calvin Kattar in 2018. Lost in round 3 to KO punches, and then he lost to Josh Emmett in his last fight last year by unanimous decision. Just gonna find out Edson Barboza, Edson Barboza, the older guy, 35. You're sort of looking, he's probably thinking, one last hurrah. See if I can put one last run together. Everyone that's watching, massive appreciation. This is our second UFC live watch along. Hopefully, if you all like it, we'll be back again for UFC 263, Adesanya Vettori 2, and Figueiredo Moreno 2. And obviously on that card, we're going to get the rescheduled bout that should have been on this card, Leon Edwards versus Nate Diaz. That will be a 5-rounder, even though it's not for any title. And on here, just Michael Chandler and Charles Oliveira entering the building. So that'll be very... Yes, so Edson Barboza's last fight was a win by unanimous decision. And he lost to Dan Ige by decision, lost to Felder by decision, Justin Gaethje by KO punches, and then his last win at 55 was against Dan Hooker via KO punches. Yeah, but looking at his resume, he's lost to Kevin Lee, Khabib. He beat Beneil Dariush, who is on the card tonight as well, who's in the co-main against Tony El Kakubi Ferguson. Just looking at the card, it's a lot of Brazilians versus American matchups. Shane Burgos versus Barboza, Shukagan versus Araujo, Bonatini versus Chanel. The only one that's not American versus Brazilian is the co-main, Tony Ferguson versus Beneil Dariush. And then obviously you got the main event tonight. Who will take the vacant UFC lightweight title? Will it be Charles the Bronx Oliveira, who's had 20? I think this is his 28th UFC fight, and this is going to be Chandler's second UFC fight after making an emphatic debut on Fight Island on the I think it was a co-main of McGregor Poirier 2. Great knockout of Dan Hooker. That if you didn't watch the preview of me and Callum from Coppish, Callum had Charles Oliveira in the main event, and I had Chandler via knockout. The reason why I had Chandler via knockout, if you look at the Dan Hooker fight, both of them are very, I'd say, Hooker and Oliveira, okay, they're not different stylistically, but they're similar in height and range. And the way Michael Chandler was just popping off to the body, getting the body shot in, and then when he got the body, Hooker just went down within range for that right hand. It was a beautiful, beautiful knockout. And if Chandler can keep it on the feet, he's got a great chance. But he's no slouch on the mat either. He's a Division 1 American wrestler versus a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specialist in Charles Oliveira, who has the most UFC submissions. But first up on the card, Shane Burgos versus Edson Barboza. This is my fight of the night. This is where Dana's going to get the 60 Gs. This is where, like, he knows what he's doing. Dana and the guys at UFC, they know, get a barn burner, get the crowd pumped. So, yeah. Cannot wait for this card. I couldn't wait for the other card, the last card, UFC 261, Masvidal versus Usman. That was a cracking card. This is okay for the casual fans. You're probably looking at this card going, no Diaz Edwards, but if you're a hardcore, this card is a good card. Obviously in America, maybe in America when you're going to pay £80, whether or not it's £80 pay-per-view caliber, but for me in the UK with my BT Sports subscription, well worth it. So cannot wait for this one. This featherweight bout, Shane Burgos is ranked 9, Edwin Barboza is ranked 13. So if Edwin wins this will be a good chance to hop into the top 10, and then you're looking at some great potential fights. Maybe a fight with Arnold Allen, the Brit, Yusuf. Let's get the UFC rankings up now. Let's see what potential fight this would have in the featherweight division. Yeah, so if we look here, yeah, Shane Burgos 9, Barboza 13. If you're thinking if Barboza wins this, you're probably looking at whether or not you'd want to do the rematch with Josh Emmett so soon afterwards, or maybe it would be good for an Arnold Allen to get a name like an Edwin Barboza. But if Shane Burgos wins, then you're probably looking up, oh, do you want to give him a rematch against Calvin Kattar, or would you want to, give him Arnold Allen? I feel like Arnold Allen would be a perfect opponent for either of these guys. Regardless, get another good fight, or maybe Kiga Childays. He beat Cub Swanson, so he'd be a good opponent. It'd be a good next fight. I've got the UFC in like the commentary in my ear, and the crowd are electric. Good to have the fight. Good to have the crowds back. Absolute brilliant. People that's watching, let us know where you're watching from, and please let us know who you're rooting for in on the card. Let me know who your picks are. My picks for this evening, if anyone's interested, I've got Shane Burgos. I think that he's going to win. I've got Araujo knockout. Not too sure about Chanel Bondoni. Even though they're both in the flyweight rankings, the fight's actually been made at bantamweight. because it's been a bit of a short notice fight. But it was 2 weeks, so it was 2 weeks that Bontorin got notice for this fight. So this fight will have implications in the flyweight rankings, not the bantamweight rankings. I've got Ferguson by a decision, and I've got Chandler by knockout. So, absolute cracking card. Please let us know where. Let me know where you're watching from. Please stick around this evening. It's gonna be a cracking card. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Great card. Just waiting for the first fight at the moment. Just absolutely looking forward to this. Decided not to do the prelims this time. I thought it was such a long stream last time, so maybe just keep it shorter, keep it punchier with the main card. Just cannot wait. The main event's got me frothing at the mouth, with Charles Oliveira coming off a dominant win over Tony Ferguson. But the reason why I went with Chandler, like, yeah, the record for Oliveira, 8 straight wins. You look at his wins, that most of them have come in the COVID era, and the only names on that list, like top names, Kevin Lee, Tony Ferguson. Those are the two elite. Obviously, on the list, you got names such as Jim Miller. I think the fight that started the run off was Clay Guida. So that's why I'm just unsure whether or not he's gonna hang. And plus, he's had issues of like he has quit a couple of times when he was younger. I just don't know whether or not under the lights he's gonna crack again. The betting odds is Charles Oliveira favourite and Michael Chandler the underdogs, which I'd be putting money on Michael Chandler to win via knockout, to be honest. You'll be making a bank on that, in my opinion. But hey, if anyone does put a bet on Michael Chandler knockout, please let me know and see if you win money. That'd be interesting. But yeah, I cannot wait. Yeah. Let's discuss about the co-main. Massive opportunity for Tony Ferguson. Came off of two losses, two quite painful losses to watch. Obviously, he got absolutely dominated against the Bronx. He got absolutely dominated by Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira could have submitted him in that fight with that brutal arm bar. I thought his elbow was gonna bend and just snap. But yeah, and then obviously he lost to Gaethje at the beginning of the pandemic. He just got absolutely battered. Gaethje out Tony Ferguson, and Tony's style is a very much like get hit to deliver hits, and yeah, that eccentric style, yeah, it's great to watch. Fight of the year, bonuses galore. But like, he's 36. Like, Father Time will catch up eventually, and if you go through one too many wars against Dariush, who has that knockout power, it could be difficult. But Dariush is the betting favourite tonight, which I can see why he's the betting favourite. Dariush is looking for a 6th consecutive win. Tony Ferguson's come. So yeah, like Ferguson's had like two back-to-back losses. So probably thinking Tony's on a skid. I was talking to Callum in the preview. If Tony loses, what happens to Tony? Because does he want to stay at 55 and get the gatekeeper tag where, oh, if you beat Tony, you're going to guarantee you're going to get yourself in the title shot conversation, or whether or not he moves up to 170 where he won the Ultimate Fighter, because he looks like he's killing himself to get to 55. And you can imagine at 70, that'd be great fights, money fights. Jorge Masvidal, great fight. Either of the Diaz brothers, great fight. Leon Edwards, great fight. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, striking galore, great fight. So I'm wondering if he does lose this, then whether or not a move to 170 makes obvious. Just Shane Burgos and Edmund Barboza looks like it's gonna start anytime soon. Edmund Barboza, the king of the spinning kick. I've just seen one of his spinning kicks. You can see why the UFC put this on first. Absolute barn burner. Like, I would love one of them to go, "Hey Dana, 60 G's, baby!" Just like McGregor did. Giant barn burner potential. Yeah. Well, just look at it. Do some of Edwin's knockouts. It's like the spinning back kick, the jumping knee to Dariush. And plus, so Brazilian. So what do you expect? Brazilian black belt jiu-jitsu. So if it goes to the ground, he's gonna be no slouch. Hey, if Barboza wins this, hopefully this will give him a run at the lightweight, not lightweight, at the featherweight top 10. Cannot wait. Please, if you're new around here, please give us a like, share and subscribe for more sporting watch-alongs. It's not just the UFC we do football, we do snooker, we do golf, we do women's football. And yeah, and if you tune in tomorrow, Jamie Davis will be doing the Women's Champions League final. Can Chelsea win the quadruple? Yeah, Chelsea women's are on task for the quadruple. And plus, honestly, next week we've got the championship semi-finals. Not one of them, both of them. I will be doing both of the championship semi-finals back to back. Stu will be joining me for one. Need to double check if he's going to join me for the second. If not, we'll get someone else to do the second. But yeah, absolutely great. Edwin Barboza just getting sorted out. He's hugging his team. He's getting looked over by one of the medic staff. So, just looking at his only fighter to have knockouts with body, head and leg kicks. He's got 12 wins by knockout, 9 losses, all against the creme de la creme in 55. Against Khabib, against Kevin Lee, against Paul Felder, against Justin Gaethje. His only loss at 145 was against Dan Ige. So this has got guaranteed bonus of the night all over. Everyone that's watching, give us a like, share and subscribe. Massive support. And if the end of the stream, if you're one of the ones that have lasted throughout the whole of the fight card, let me know in the comments below. Rugby Geeks, let's go MMA. Absolutely. Rugby Geeks, let me know who you're... Let me know who you've got in this fight. Burgos Barboza. I think it's going to be an absolute barn burner. It's going to be quality. Shane Burgos is about to walk out now. Oh, the crowd. Having the crowd back is just different. Obviously, the prelims... and Antonina Shevchenko got submitted by Amber Lee, so that will be a new contender in the women's flyweight division. Mike Grundy lost by split decision. So let's go. Hey, Rugby Geeks, let me know who you've got for the for the main event. Is it going to be Chandler or is it going to be Oliveira taking the vacant UFC lightweight title? And if they win, who do you think their first defense is going to be? Personally, I think whoever wins the main event, they're going to have a massive showdown between McGregor or Poirier, because I feel like that's the winner. I feel like you're going to have to get the winner of that in, because Dustin Poirier, it would have been Dustin Poirier tonight against Oliveira, but he decided to go for the money fight against McGregor. Makes sense. You're in the fight business, the hurt business. Make as much money as possible. He's taking a massive risk taking that McGregor fight, which we'll be doing live on Let's Talk Sport as well. So, yeah. Let's see what's going to happen. Yeah. Burgos is just running on the octagon. Oh. Just looking. Barboza, the older statesman, but Shane Burgos has got a 0.85 inch reach advantage. Both of them weigh the same the height. Both made weight at 146 pounds. Bruce Buffer just to announce. Oh, love Bruce Buffer. The thing is, right, if I had to interview anyone from the MMA world, he'd be top of the list. He'd be top of the list, along with Joe Rogan, DC, John Anik, any of the UFC guys. Obviously, we had Callum from Coppish with the UFC preview, which was a great, absolute honour for me to have him on the channel. And hopefully that won't be the last time we see him on the channel. Hopefully he'll be back to do another UFC preview for UFC 263. And hopefully we'll get him on the channel to talk Liverpool as well at some point during the summer. Or maybe a bit of Copa America. We can, maybe he could join us for a Brazil watch along. With a bit of Bobby Firmino watch. Oh, Bruce Buffer just announcing share Burgos. And the thing is, I've got them right. Blue corner and red corner. See? Mystic math. Just predict these things. White gender in the world. Who's the ref? White belt. Son, he's got like the one of the best beards in MMA. Cannot wait. It's great. We're just getting started now. Oh, Edwin Barboza with the leg kick already. He's looking like. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Shane Burgos with the boxing start already. Oh, what a cracker already. Barboza looks like that he's in the mood tonight. Barboza already with the leg kicks. Just the speed. Maybe 45 might be his weight. Maybe the 55. A nice 1-2 by Burgos with a bit of a boxing stance. We saw McGregor with a boxing start against Poirier. Didn't really doing well, but Barboza lighting his legs up with the leg kicks. They're probably the quickest legs in MMA, Edwin Barboza. Could get his back-to-back wins at featherweight for the Brazilian. Wow. The jab from Burgos, it looks like Barboza's eyes cut already. Burgos is just settling in after those leg kicks. Crowd is absolutely just loving this already. Another leg kick by Barboza. Just waiting. Already, we're not even like a minute and a half in. And already. Look at that. You see Burgos' face is redded up already. Barboza with another leg kick. Nice left. Yeah. Just have to... Yeah, it looks like that Burgos is checking those leg kicks now. The one thing that I noticed, right? A spinning back kick already. I think like the jab is so underrated in MMA. Like, you never see any of, like, I think Usman's done it more. I think Usman's starting the jab. Just simple, keep it the jab. Keep the jab. Crowd shouting for Burgos. Burgos, the boxer, but lovely leg kick to the body. And Barboza looks comfortable, looks quick, looks nimble. Everyone's watching. Give us a like, share, and subscribe. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know who you've got this first round for so far. I think I might edge it to Barboza, just about. But it's a cracking fight. It could go either way. But Burgos is just getting there. I feel like Burgos could grow himself in if he can just check the leg kicks, which he's starting to do now. He's getting in that boxing stance a bit. Both of their faces are look cut and redded up already. Burgos in a nice 1-2 slip. Barboza replies with another leg kick. Great fight to the main card so far. First round in. They're both exchanging shots in the wow, first 3.5 minutes worth of action, and wow, just whatever they're throwing, they're just delivering back. Oh, lovely spinning back kick by Barboza. Burgos is smiling at him, and now they're slugging it out in the middle. There they get the check out, baby. Oh, what a kick. Oh, Burgos stumbled back. Burgos is smiling at Barboza. Under a minute left of the first round. Oh, Burgos is wobbling again. First round Barboza, definitely. Yeah, Barboza needs to go for the kill. Oh, leg kick again. Leg kick again, but Burgos checks it. Another leg kick. Wow, what a first round. That left leg of Burgos looks absolutely battered. 15 leg kicks and 21 shots to the head. Definitely Barboza's round for me. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Make sure to like the stream. Oh, what an absolute quality start. Burgos tags him, but lovely body kick. Oh, wow. Wow, what a round. What a round. Barboza landing the spinning leg kick. Caught him clean. And then Burgos smiled at him. Great. And then Burgos has been staggered a couple of times by Barboza. But great first round to this fight. Probably just edge it Burgos. Probably 10-9 to Barboza. Just looking through the highlights now. Look at the leg kicks. See, leg kick is such an effective weapon. Because if you get it on the sweet spot, that's the leg out. That's good night Vienna. Oh, look at the spinning leg kick. Just lands flush. Oh, Barboza looking quick, looking lean. He can be a real contender at this weight class if he can just get the tools together. Fans are... Oh, look, Burgos saying, come on, Barboza. They're both... And we are there for the second round. They're both wanting each other to come on. The boxing stance went... Oh, Barboza. Looks so good. Barboza looking clean. The thing is, if if Barboza sees the opportunity, because there was a couple of times in the first round where he got him staggered. Just everything so far. Lovely spinning back kick to the body. Oh, those. That's perfect. You can see the midriff of Burgos getting redded up already. Lovely jab by Burgos, but great start already. Oh, lovely left. Look at that, the thing on the body already. It looks like it's swelling up quite bad. Lovely kick by Barboza. Another kick to the leg, which was checked by Burgos. No time to breathe in this fight at all. Great fight to the main card so far. Probably have it by... Oh, Barboza just staggered after a 1-2. Maybe he slipped. Oh, that's another kick. Oh, they're slugging it out now in the middle. Oh, what a left from Barboza. Followed with another leg kick. Oh, my... They've both got a hell of a chin, both of them. Both exchanging shots. Wow. The only guy to stop Shane Burgos was Calvin Cater. You know what type of power he's got. Look at that left leg of Shane Burgos. It looks like he split his shin. His leg is bleeding on that tattooed leg. Oh, great fight. Let me know in the comments below what you've got this fight down so far. Oh, lovely body shot by Burgos. Oh, a kick from Barboza. The kick's such a good weapon nowadays. Now Burgos with a leg kick of his own. Another calf kick. Maybe that's what Burgos needs to do. Maybe reply with those leg kicks. Lovely left jab to the face by Barboza. The snap in that. The ref saw it. Already warned about the fingers. Wow. You can't take the... Oh, lovely leg kick. Both legs are now bleeding now. Wow. For those legs of Burgos must be made of fucking granite. Because how is he absorbing those leg kicks? Both of them exchanging leg kicks. The thing is, like, Burgos has got like a half an inch reach advantage, so it's like when they're both exchanging, they're both slugging it out in the middle. Maybe I might edge the second round to Shane Burgos, maybe. Oh, Barboza. Oh, Barboza with the left and the right. Barboza may be just stepping it up a level, but Shane Burgos ain't going anywhere. His face is getting red and bloody, but... Wow. Oh, knee. Oh, the knee that he knocked out Dariush with didn't even trouble Burgos. Oh, another body kick to the body. He set that up with a jab there. Significant strikes. Barboza with 32, Burgos with 30, so it's so even. Oh, they're both... I feel like Burgos is digging deep in this round. Wow, I think this is a draw going into round 3. Ooh. Burgos' left eye is looking a bit bloodied. Wow. Barboza's leg is cut. His leg is cut as well. Both of their legs are cut now. Oh, that looked nasty. I think I might give the second round to Burgos. Probably a 10-9, 10-8 maybe. So it's winners. So it's winner takes all for me. Just see where our lovely spinning back kick. Oh, left hook. Bo's got an iron chin. Thing is, yeah, when Shane Burgos gets in close and starts delivering a body shot with the jab, Barboza's not liking that. I think when Barboza has struggled in his previous losses, like when people get up and close and personal and yeah, third and final round in this fight. Both going to be slugging it out. Another kick thrown from Burgos. Wow. I think I might add the second round to Burgos, so it's winner takes all for me. Let's see what happens. It's 19-19, I think I've got this for me. So, winner takes all. Nice left hook from Burgos. Oh, lovely leg kick again. It's like Crowder are liking it. Yeah, Burgos throws a leg kick. Barboza's like, oh, I'll deliver a leg kick back to you. Next up after this on the card is Shukagan versus Arajo in the flyweight division. Oh, Burgos is back! Oh my god, Burgos is back! Oh! Edwin Barboza wins! Edwin Barboza wins! Oh my god, Edwin wins! Oh my, Edwin wins via knockout or TKO. What a fight! What a fight! Gonna see that moment. He hits it with the right, and then it was a bit delayed. He just lovely right by Barboza, cracks him on the jaw, but it was a bit delayed, and his body was like, yeah, nah, we're quit. Oh, what a right hook! It just, he's got a power of a lightweight, but now he's got the speed at featherweight. He can be a real contender with that striking. Wow. Holy, what a first round to this main card. If you're new to this, please give us a like, share and subscribe. If you're just tuning in, Edwin Barboza wins by a TKO in round 3 on the first card on the main card. So that will take Burgos to 13-3, back-to-back losses, but this will be Edwin Barboza's back-to-back wins at featherweight after his featherweight debut ended with a loss to Dan Ige. So if I'm looking back at the rankings again, you'll imagine Barboza would hop to 10. Maybe someone like Kige Cheek Days after his win against Cub Swanson. That'll be a cracking fight. Maybe an Arnold Allen, maybe. But absolute brilliant. TKO. Yeah. Wow. Cracking fight. Dana, money out, please. The sleeper. Well, not the sleeper. Everyone was talking about this. Everything that I was watching. Barboza, Burgos. That would be the fight. Wild. Now he's got an interview now with Joe Rogan. Barboza, out of his 22 wins, 9 and 13 are knockouts. Wow. Absolute brilliant. People that are just tuning in, Barboza wins via TKO. But yeah, fight of the night. He's just saying this is a fight of the night, right? Yeah. The night is still young. Roga's just tell him, but hopefully then he gets a checkbook out, and you know, me and Callum both said that this was going to be bonus worthy. Yeah. Yeah, he's just saying that at 55 it was hard to, he had to keep the weight, which was really difficult, but he says at 45 he just feels different. But yeah, 45 seems like a natural for me. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. 45 is definitely the division for him. He looks really, really young considering that he's in his mid-30s. But he's just absolute. He's got the knockout power of a lightweight, but he's got the speed of a featherweight as well. So he'll be a big player. And there'll be some big fights for him in the future. Maybe a top 10 fight, maybe. Burgos will come back and regroup. I'm sure he'll be a contender. Maybe a Youssef. Both coming off of losses, maybe. Youssef come off a loss to Arnold Allen. Maybe that might be a good bounce back fight. Absolute brilliant. Right, guys, moving on to the next fight on the card in the women's flyweight division. Rank 2 Caitlin Chukagian against Araujo. Big fight in this division. Chukagian looks to keep her number 2 ranking. Looks to keep her ranking. An interesting fight. Yeah, Kevin Holland and Uriah Hall are both watching. And Derek Lewis. Houston. Derek Lewis. Crowd going wild. It looks like it will be Derek Lewis and Ngannou for the heavyweight title rematch. I am not looking forward to that one because it was a bore of a fight last time. Kagan with a dominant win over Cynthia Calvillo. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens. If Araujo wins, it pushes her up in that title contention. She was my pick in the preview. Just got a better knockout record than Chukagian. Out of Chukagian's 15 wins, right? 12 of them have been unanimous decisions. Yeah, that doesn't fill me with like, oh yeah, she's a great decision fighter, but I feel like that Araujo's gonna win via stoppage. I feel like that's my prediction. Let me know what you think about in the comments below. Everyone that's watching, make sure to give us a like, share, and subscribe if you're new around here. Please subscribe for more sporting watch-alongs. Tomorrow we've got the Women's Champions League final between Chelsea and Barcelona. Jamie Davis will be joined by Gabby. And if you've not watched the preview to that, after this, make sure you watch the preview. And then on the Monday, we have the Championship playoff semi-finals. Barnsley versus Brentford and Bournemouth versus, I think it's Brentford. Just gonna check the calendar. Yeah, so it'll be Bournemouth, Brentford, and Barnsley, Swansea. Also tomorrow is the MotoGP, which will be the first MotoGP watch along, but there'll be more of that coming forward. And just to let you know what's going on during the week, it will be League 2 it will be the League Two semi-finals, not Newport County versus Forest Green and Morecambe versus Tranmere. More watch-alongs on Let's Talk Sport. We'll be with you throughout the summer for the Copa America, for the Euros, for all the big sporting events this summer. British and Irish Lions Tour, all here on Let's Talk Sport. Join us the action there. Just a break out at the moment whilst we wait for the next fight on the card. Chukagian versus Araujo, vying for title, for a shot at Valentina Shevchenko, the queen of the flyweight division. Her sister Antonina Shevchenko was on the card tonight, losing via triangle submission. And I feel like that if you want a title shot, what's better than beating her sister? Okay, beating her sister is not going to guarantee you a title shot, because Lee's not going to get a title shot over tapping out Antonina Shevchenko, but you know, it will do wonders. Antonina Shevchenko will need to go back to the drawing board. Yeah, great start to the main card. Barboza winning via TKO over Sharon Burgos in the featherweight division for the UFC. Caitlin Chukagian, her last 5 there, a win, loss, win, loss, win. Her win was against Cynthia Calvillo in November, and then she was coming off a loss against Jessica Andrade, and then on Raj, just gonna, then I'll let you know. Be so interesting to see whether not Araujo can get the job done. Yeah. Out of her 15 wins, 12 have been decision, 2 have been TKO. So it's not like that she's got knockout power. Vivian Araujo's making her walk out. Yes, so Caitlin Chukagian lost to Jessica Andrade, and then she beat Antonina Shevchenko by a unanimous decision, and then lost to her sister Valentina Shevchenko via KO, and then before that she beat Jennifer Meyer and Joanne Calderwood. Other top contenders in that division, obviously Jennifer Meyer had a title fight not so long ago on the card as Figueiredo and Brand, I think, was it? Who was Figueiredo fighting? Was it Alex Perez? Yeah, it was Alex Perez. She fought on that card against Valentina Shevchenko. But Araujo just getting ready to walk in. She's my pick for this one. Let me know what you've got for picks for this fight. If it goes to the decision, it will be Chukagian. But if there's a stoppage, it will be her. Vivian Araujo's got, of course, Brazilian, which means she is a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt. It also goes hand in hand. Oh, you're Brazilian MMA, must be Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt. It's very rare to have a Brazilian fighter in the UFC that isn't a UFC black belt. So Vivian Araujo is fine. He's probably found her optimal weight class. She made a UFC debut at bantamweight, and before she made it to the UFC, she was at strawweight. So she sort of found the perfect ground for her, and maybe we're gonna get massive opportunity to maybe get a title. I wouldn't say get a title shot, but put her in title contention. Caitlin Chukagian is running out. Caitlin Chukagian, I did not know that she was a Wow, what a tune! What maybe I might change my mind just because of a tune. What a tune to walk out to run out to. Yeah. She is a former CFFC flyweight and bantamweight champion. But it looks like that this is her perfect weight class for her. Doesn't look like that she Oh, it'd be interesting to see if she cuts a lot of weight to get to 25. Yeah, look, she means business. She's got so she's a boxer, but she's married to a wrestler, like a top wrestler. So her husband's now training her wrestling, which is quite nice to see. So Shukagan's got a 5-inch height advantage, but they've both got the same reach. Both make the flyweight weight limit. Bruce Buffer is gonna make the introductions. Let me know who you've got in this fight. I think it'll be a Araujo by knockout. Corner. Araujo got 10 wins and 2 losses. Just went back to back. She's the underdog in this fight. You can see why. She's ranked number 7 and Shukagan ranked number 2. The thing is, yeah, if Shukagan wins this, you're not going to give her another title shot with Shevchenko when Shevchenko beat her not so long ago. And I do feel like that the UFC, Lauren Murphy versus Joanne Calderwood, that seems like the next number 1 contendership to fight Valentina Shevchenko. I'm not sure when Murphy versus Calderwood. I think that's on UFC the 263 card. Which rumoured that Kamaru Usman was going to fight Michael Chiesa, but I'm not too sure whether or not that's going to go ahead now. It's a bit odd about his manager saying he wants a quick turnaround when I thought he was going to go on vacation with his daughter, Bruce Buffer, just announcing Caitlin Shukagan. Her name's Blonde via Shukagan. Gary Hadley. Start. And we are live for the second bout. Nice little quick body shot. Araujo looks like that she's going to be the more pressure fighter, one that's going to put the pressure on more. Yeah, I wonder if, because the first punch Araujo threw was to the body, whether or not that she watched her fellow countryman Ajraj beat her with a vicious body shot. But they both got the same reach advantage, so it's not like that Shukagan's got the reach and the height advantage. She's got a 5-inch reach advantage, but to be honest, when they're both fighting, you can't tell that Shukagan's got a 5-inch height advantage over her. Shukagan's not yet got a UFC finish. Wow. Wow. Great bonds by Araujo. Definitely putting the pressure on Caitlin Shukagan. Wow. Araujo's background was actually jiu-jitsu. The fact that she's got fast hands to match with that ground game will make her a contender at this weight class. Araujo definitely putting the pressure on Shukagan. She's got that great boxing background, but it's Araujo that's been landing the shots. Shukagan with a kick. Okay, Shukagan with a nice left to the head, but I feel like that every time Shukagan's landing, Araujo's just landing her with a couple of. It's like, yeah, you deliver one, I'll deliver two, with a little bit more gusto on the end. So far. Ooh. Good hit there by Araujo. Araujo. I think that's how you say her name. Oh, lovely left to the body by Araujo. Araujo's definitely got the more knockout streak. That's why I'm going with a knockout fighter. But yeah, Kagan's going with more of the boxing stance, which is her familiar background. Yeah, if Kagan wins this will keep her at the top. Oh yeah, Kagan fought for the title at the beginning of last year before COVID. Damn. It'd be very interesting to see where she goes from here. If we look whilst this fight's going, if I just look at the flyweight rankings, yeah, if Kagan wins, who she's gonna fight? She can't fight Lauren Murphy or Joanne Calderwood because they're fighting. She's beaten for Jennifer Maia. She's beaten Cynthia Calvillo. Is she gonna have a rematch with Jessica Andrade, or is she gonna fight? Do you know who I'd like to see? Alexa Grasso. She put the ranking on the line. Should she win this, by the way, it's all ifs and buts. Well, Kagan's looking like that. She's just settling in, finding that rhythm. I'd like to see Alexa Grasso fight Kagan. Should Kagan win, that'd be a pretty good fight. Two good fighters with the striking. Yeah, Kagan's starting to. I think just watching this fight, I can see why she gets so many decisions. It's because that she's always active, and that's what judges look for. But Araujo and Kagan engaging with the clinch. Araujo wanted to get the takedown. Shout out to everyone that is watching on Let's Talk Sport. Please give us a like, share and subscribe. It mean a lot to us at the channel. We're trying to hit our next goal of 3,000 subscribers. They're still in the clinch with Kagan up against the fence. Araujo has been told to not to put her fingers in the fence. 10 seconds left in round 1. I'll probably just edge it to Kagan. She's been more active. She's nicely defending those takedowns. Yeah, she's her eye just a little bit cut at the bottom. Not a big cut, not a major cut. But Kagan's coach is just stay more active. Just go with the 1-2. I'm wondering if Vivian Araujo and maybe Vivian Araujo's coach is like, oh, we need a bit more pressure on her. Judges saying that the coach is saying that you've won the first round. It's tight. You could see Kagan winning that round, and you can see her not winning that round. Oh, UFC Fight Night next week. Rob Font versus Cody Garbrandt. Wow, that looks quality. Just starting off the second round. Kagan's starting to find that rhythm, getting the volume punches. Yeah, Kagan's just mixing the punches with the kicks. But Araujo needs to become more active because... Oh, Kagan with a kick, with a front kick, knocked her down. Was pressuring. Great start for Kagan. But that front kick was timed to perfection. Put Araujo on her backside. That quick pressure. Great kick to the body by Kagan. She's definitely, yeah, Araujo swinging and missing, and this is perfect for Chookagian's great footwork. Yeah, look, she's just settling in. Let's be honest, I don't think Chookagian's win via knockout. Only won one fight in her professional career. No, is it two? I think it's two via knockout. None in the UFC. She tried to front kick, but Araujo's taken her down, got her back. But now, yeah, it hits the floor. Oh, yeah, Chookagian's positioning looks really wrong. And now Araujo's on top. Which is not where Chookagian wants to be. She wants to keep this fight on the feet as much as possible. Just at half guard. Oh, the choke. Is she gonna tap? Oh, this is close. Oh, she's stuck in the guillotine. Yeah, Caitlin's in real trouble. This could be... Araujo could get this submission. It's very, very interesting to see how much the wrestling with her husband is really out there in this fight. But Araujo's dominating on the ground. This is not where Chookagian wanted this fight to be. Everyone who's here at Let's Talk, everyone here that's watching, make sure to give us a like, share and subscribe. UC 262. Sean Daniels, what? Oh, jiu-jitsu, well done. Oh, wow. Back to the feet. Now Chookagian's now back to her rhythm. Oh, apparently Chookagian tapped. Right. So sorry guys, I was a bit quiet just sorting out what was going on in that chat, a few weird messages, but Chookagian's looked like she's getting back into the fight. She's probably edged this round. Sean Daniels, don't report me, bro. Yeah, don't put stupid stuff in the comments. Yeah, well, Sean, not funny. Not funny. We're here to watch the UFC. We're not here to talk about that type of crap. Chandler wins via KO. Yeah, I'm going with Chandler via... Oh! Oh, does she tap? I don't know. Ooh. Looks like she may have tapped, but I don't know. Don't treat me like that. Well, I won't have to treat you like that if you don't write stupid messages. Clean my room. Yeah, it's an office space. It's a work in progress, mate. Kagan third round. If she has if she has a good round, then Araujo's gonna need to finish. Look at that, the eyes. She's looking like she wants to KO her, but I feel like if Kagan gets through this round, then she'll win via decision. Everyone's watching. Make sure to give us a like, share, and subscribe. Sean Daniel, I'm sorry, bro. My bad. Mate, just keep it clean in the comments. Like, just keep it clean and keep it not offensive. Yeah. Thanks, Sean. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone in the comments, just keep it clean. Like, keep it clean. We're all here to have fun and watch the fight. And that's all we want to do. Caitlin Kagan with a couple of good combos. She's definitely settled in. It looks like that she's probably going to win via decision. Sean, let me know if you saw the Barboza Burgos fight. What a cracking fight in the first round that was. And if you want some more UFC content, make sure to subscribe, because I'll be doing a watch on for UFC 263. Yes, Araujo needs to go for broke because she is losing on the cards. Yes, sir, my bad. It's okay. It's okay. Just don't do it again. That's all I'm asking. Don't do it again, and then we're all good. Just looking at that. Yeah, they're both trading. All that knee miss there. Joshua Kagan, a good solid fight. She managed to get off the mat, but hey, if she does nothing stupid, then she's won via decision again, and then she'll still be waiting for her first UFC finish, which is something that she's not got yet. Sean Daniels, let me know who you've got as your predictions for the rest of the card. Yeah, like Araujo started fast in the first round, but Kagan's just found her rhythm with the 1-2s, with the kicks. So her winning via decision. Callum on the preview the other day put Kagan via decision, and I put Araujo via knockout because I thought a knockout artist would get the win over the decision fighter, but no, the decision fighter is just, you know, keeping it simple, doing nothing stupid, just Araujo with a good right, but lovely high kick. Araujo's left eye is getting all swelling up, but Kagan's putting on a clinic in this one. Obviously, there's a slight controversy. Did she not tap in the second round? Yeah, Kagan's just confident. It's looking good, looking crisp. You never know the finish there. Araujo's going for the takedown, but Kagan's holding on up to the fence. Oh, look at the knee. Now Araujo with a couple of 1-2s. There's a Vivian. There's Araujo looking like she's tiring, but Kagan settling in. When wrestlers shoot for a takedown when they're getting dominated on the floor, but could Caitlin get the knockout? We've got less than a minute left of the final round of the third round. Oh, lovely kick. Caitlin's really just letting her hands go. She probably definitely won the fight, unless, if anything's, she's a solid fighter, good fighter. If there wasn't a Valentina Shevchenko, she would probably be your dominant champ. But when you're fighting Valentina, it's just a different level entirely. But Caitlin Kagan's definitely picked it up in the first in the final round. 10 seconds left. Lovely right by Araujo, but that's... So she's going to need the knockout to beat her. Katie Kagan just... Lovely kick. They're both slugging it out with the final seconds to go. A show of respect between the two athletes. For me, Araujo's going around thinking she's won. I'm sorry. I think be a crime if Chookagian doesn't win this now, because for me, she won this via decision. And if she does that, out of 16, if she wins, it will be her 13th win via decision. Oh, just showing that knee. Oh, lovely knee, and then just showing the Chookagian's best work, but great crisp. Just look at that. Chookagian landed more significant strikes in the second and the third, but Araujo landed the more significant strikes in round 1. Will Chookagian get back-to-back wins? Chookagian definitely better on the striking, but on the ground, apart from that, no, now for a decision. Why Araujo celebrating? What is she celebrating? I think she lost. For a decision. Caitlin. Yeah. She wins via decision. Does that surprise me? No, not really. Not really. She found her rhythm. Araujo tired out in the end. But this is the Chookagian method's volume. Volume is what the judges see. Back-to-back wins. That takes her record to 16-4. Katie Chookagian, don't know where she goes from here. Whether or not she gets an Andrade rematch, or does she fight someone bottom? Whether or not she fights maybe someone like a Jessica I, or does she fight another up and comer who wants to take a spot, and maybe an Alexa Grasso? Will be a very interesting fight. Both good with their hands. Be a great stand-up fight. Her 9th UFC win. No, Goldberg. Gilbert Burns. It's fighting Wonderboy Thompson. I can't wait for that fight. UFC 263. For a casual fan, that'd be superb. You've got Adesanya Vittori 2. You've got Figueiredo Moreno 2. You've got Edwards Diaz. Got to be a great card. Next fight up is Matt Chanel versus Bondoni at bantamweight, even though that they are both flyweight fighters. Bontorin lost his last fight against Cairo, France. Apparently it was a difficult weight cut. That's why that they agreed to fight to be at bantamweight rather at flyweight, where they are both ranked. Thank you for everyone that's watching. make sure to like the stream, like, share and subscribe on our road to 3k. And if you want more sporting watch-alongs, tomorrow we've got the MotoGP, followed by the Women's Champions League final between Chelsea and Barcelona. And then at the beginning of next week, we've got the Championship playoff semi-finals, which will be done by me and Stu. The first up will be Brentford-Bournemouth, followed by Barnsley-Swansea. Let me know what your predictions are for Chandler versus Bontorin. Both ranked number 8 and number 9 respectively at flyweight. So won't really do much for their respective rankings. Just having a look at the men's flyweight divisions, yeah. Chanel or Bontorin. You're thinking the winner of that, if you're looking up maybe against a Joey Benavidez, who lost his last fight against Askar Askarov. I feel a bit sorry for Joseph Benavidez because he's feeling like desperate to win the title. Lost his 2 fights to lost his 2 fights to Figueiredo for the championship. One was for the championship and one wasn't. The first one wasn't because Figueiredo missed weight, and then the next time on Fight Island, Figueiredo KO'd the legendary Joseph Benavidez. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens in the flyweight division. Obviously, on the upcoming pay-per-view, it will be Figueiredo Moreno 2 after they fought out to a majority draw last year. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens there. Everyone that's watching, please let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you've been sticking around from the beginning of the stream. We're halfway through the card. We're on to our third fight of the evening. Chanel versus Bontorin. The American versus Brazilian. The third matchup between American versus a Brazilian tonight. Very interesting the way that they've matched up the card. There was another Brazilian versus American on the prelims. It would be very interesting to see this fight at bantamweight. I might edge it to Chanel, just purely because the fact Bontorin had a tough weight cut, and you don't know how the weight cuts affect the fighters, or whether or not they've had a good or a bad one. So yeah, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. So on the ground, you know what he's going to be like on the ground. Gee, just talking about... The thing is, he took this fight on 25 days notice. He was weighing at 165 pounds. That's incredible. The fact that he managed to cut 40 pounds in God knows how many days. How the hell he gets down to 125? Some of these athletes, some of these UFC fighters, they are sucking out the weight, like sucking out the water weight, and that's why you. Wow. Well, Bontorin says he needs 100. What? Jesus Christ! They just mentioned there that sometimes that Bontorin can weigh over 170. That's way too big for a flyweight. Maybe bantamweight might be his preferred weight class. The cut might not be so bad. Chanel walking out. It's going to be a very interesting fight. He lives in Houston, Texas, so crowd favourite for tonight. Let me know in the comments below who you've got for this fight. I've got Chanel. I don't know via what way, but I'm only going Chanel because purely just based on the weight cut. If you had to add a new division in the UFC, what weight category would it be? Male or female? Let me know in the comments below. My one would be 165. That would be a weight class which I would add in, because you know some fighters have a difficult time. Some fighters either take too much out of their bodies to get to 55, or their bodies just aren't big enough for 70. And you think of 165, you can get the optimal, you can get the big money fights. Ferguson, Poirier, McGregor, Kevin Lee. Hey, you may even get that dream fight between GSP and Khabib Nurmagomedov. You never know. But there are many fighters that would love a 165 division. And if you wanted a new division, what would you call it? I know in boxing in boxing, like a 165 to 68 is a super middleweight division, but maybe if you call it the light welterweight division, I don't know. It'd be very interesting. Chanel it's got a great submission game. He's got 8 submissions out of his 15 wins, which is great. JP Bay's tweeting out, he's one of his teammates. Bantamweight champion tweeting out, danger time. Yeah. Hey, if Bontorin puts in a good thing at bantamweight, maybe bantamweight may be his weight class. The fact that you're blowing up over 50 pounds over the bantamweight limit, what are you doing in between camps? Yeah. Bontorin has missed weight at bantamweight. And Chanel with a 3 reach advantage and the height advantage. Yeah, so my pick for Chanel may come off trumps in the UFC bantamweight division. Just announcing the fighters. Yeah, they're still announcing their flyweight rankings, even though it's at bantamweight. I think it was because it was such a short notice fight. That's why they're fighting at bantamweight. Houston, Texas is the crowd's favourite, and he's the favourite for this fight. Let me know in the comments who you've got for this fight. Oh, the crowd supporting their homeboy. Chanel. Where's Herb D? Has Herb D been cut from this? And we are starting now, round 1 in this bantamweight division. Chanel versus Bontorin. Chanel definitely can see the reach advantage. Gee, Bontorin looks like built like an absolute tank. How he cuts to 125, but no idea. Some fighters just seem to the weight just seems to fall off. Some fighters, they seem to struggle with a weight cut. Leg kick by Chanel to the body, which landed. Yeah, Chanel is definitely going to use that jab, use that reach advantage to his advantage. Good kick. Yeah, I wonder when they go into the clinch with not the weight, the fact that Bontorin missed weight, I wonder how much he's going to weigh now. Leg kick that. Good leg kick by Bontorin. Tentative first minute and a half. Just feeling each other out. You can see Chanel's being patient, waiting for that opening. Yeah, but when he's landing a flurry, good flurry there. Bontorin manages to reply in that small flurry. 2 minutes into round number 1. Chanel definitely being patient. Ooh. Wow, both of them trading now. A lovely kick to the body. Yep. Oh. Yeah, Chanel. Oh, Bontorin cracked him. And then Chanel threw back as well. So this could be a sleeper on the card as well. Yeah, these are Chanel's putting. For me, I need to put pressure on him. He's missed weight. You don't know how much gas he's got in the tank. He's cut 30 pounds in a month. So you don't know how much gas he's got. Oh, leg kick. And down. Bontorin's looking like that. He's settling in. That low calf kick really. Bontorin's got hands. Bontorin's got dynamite in those hands. Thank you to everyone that's watching. Make sure to give us a like, share, and subscribe for our UFC 262 watch long. Oliveira versus Chandler for the main event for the vacant UFC Lightweight Title. Oh, Chanel with cracked him, and then Bontorin cracked him on his chin. Oh, lovely flurry by Chanel. Oh, I hate this could rival Burgos and Barboza for get that Dana money. Oh, that leg for Chanel looks like he's shying away. Maybe he needs to use that jab, because every time they're getting not. Oh, that kick. Bontorin switched stance to the southpaw. Why has he switched stance? He should have just kept on doing what he was doing. Keep doing the leg kicks. And, keep successful. Just another leg kick. And it's the end of the first round. Round number 2. Close round to call. That calf kick. You're putting ice on that calf already. If I'm in the Bontorin corner, I'm going, look at what he's doing. Look. Ice on the leg. Let's go at it. None of this southpaw switch. Let's stay conventional. Just looking at the highlights. Bontorin cracked Chandler a couple of times. Wow. Great chin. Ooh, that low calf kick. Low calf kick is such a dangerous weapon now. You're seeing it more and more in MMA, and especially in the UFC. Yeah, he's saying that, oh, he's lulling into sleep, but come on, yeah, like, you need to go for it. I think Bontorin won round number 1, so he's going to need to... Oh, lovely head kick. Lovely head kick by Chandler, but Bontorin just, shrugged it off. But now Chandler might be up in the activity. But now it's back to the tentative of the first up. Lovely leg kick from Bontorin after Chandler gave him a lovely leg kick of his own. Hopefully this fight is just gonna up it a little bit. So Chandler's corner's probably saying, come on, we need to get a little bit more active. Just he's not really living up to the danger nickname, Matt Chanel. Kick up the middle. Mini death. Did Oliveira and Chandler fight already? Nope. They are the main event. Mini death. So we're on the third fight on the card, which is Chandler versus Bontorin. So we're not near the main event, mate. So if you want to stay around for the main event, it'll be an absolute pleasure if you want to stick around with us for the main event later on this evening. Chanel needs to push forward, but he knows that if he gets too close, Bontorin can crack him on the jaw like he's done a couple of times in round number 1. Now, let's say mini death. Who have you got for the main event? And if you're new around here, and if you want some more UFC watch-alongs, to make sure to give us a subscribe, because I'll be doing another live stream for UFC 263. Oh, Chanel is just putting a little bit more pressure. He needs to put more pressure, because physically, Bontorin's the guy that's missed weight, right? The guy who's struggling to cut weight. Mini death, let's go. I thought I missed it. Don't worry, mate. You've not missed it, mate. You've not missed it at all. Hopefully you stick around for the main event, my friend. Let me know who you've got for the main event. Have you got Oliveira or Chandler? I said on the preview with Callum on Friday that I think Chandler via knockout. Mini death Chandler, because USA all day, baby. Yeah, did you see Chandler's debut against Hooker? Mini death. That's how I've got a feeling that's how the main event's gonna go. I feel like he's gonna just shot to the body. Oh, Bontorin cracks him on the jaw there. Now shakes it off. Yeah, I feel like that Hooker's just gonna lay the body and ready for the right overhand. I think that's how he's gonna beat Oliveira. 1:30 left of round number 2. Chanel needs to start picking up activity, because you could have said that Bontorin's won round number 2. Yeah, mini death. Yeah, that was a crazy left. Yeah, crazy left by. Oh my God, Bontorin cracks him, but Chanel's staggering. Oh, Bontorin just misses that knee. Yeah, it's a crazy left. Yeah, mini death. Well, the way he got the crazy left, just lighting up the body shot. Andrew W. showing the actual fight. No, I will not be showing the actual fight. I will not be showing the actual fight, Andrew W. But hopefully you want to stick around with us here on Let's Talk Sport for the action. Just currently 40 seconds after round number 2 for Chanel and Bontorin. So yeah, I feel like Bontorin may have edged round 2. Because Bontorin's done amazingly with the leg kick, but the bruising on Chanel's leg is getting obvious now. So if I'm him, I'm laying out the energy. Oh, Texas are booing him. They need him to up the activity. And now Chanel's trying to throw, but mini death. Did Tony go? No, Tony's not fought yet. Tony Ferguson Dariush is the next fight on the card. This is round number 2. Texas are booing. They're not very happy with their Texas native. Mini death note. Tony's fight is up next. It's up next, mate. Hopefully you'll stick around with us on Let's Talk Sport for Ferguson Dariush. For me, Rogerio Bondoni, Bontorin's winning this fight for me. The leg kick's great. When Chanel's getting up close and personal, he's landing the shots. First quickly, Chanel lands that leg kick and he just straight to the head. He just shakes it off. It's like, is that the best you got? So, and plus I thought Bontorin had him, but he needs to really step it up in the next round. And Bontorin just missing with that knee up the middle. And we are going for round number 3. Mini death. When the main fights start, I'll leave and come back after. So what do you mean mini death? Are you going to come back to the stream after you've watched the fights, or are you going to try and have us on split screen? Yeah, I'll stick around for a little bit after the main event mini death if you want to come back and we can break down the main and co-main event. It'd be great to have you back. But Bontorin's the betting favourites to win now, and for me it just makes, for me, Chanel should have put more pressure. The guy missed weight. The guy was struggling to make 25. That's why the fight was at bantamweight, and he can even hit the bantamweight limit. But Bontorin he's 2 rounds up, and Chanel needs to go for the knockout. Oh, Chanel getting it up with a couple of 1-2s. Chanel wobbled in round number 2, but he came back well. I'm nervous because I put 200 on Chandler and Tony. Yeah, I can see why you're nervous. Did you specify how they were both going to win mini death? Because I would just put Chandler and Tony to win. Or Bontorin getting up close and personal. Because I've put Ferguson via decision is my prediction, and Chandler via KO. That's my prediction. I really want Ferguson to get back on the winning streak, because if he loses this fight, you don't want to. He probably doesn't want to stick around at 155, because if you stick around at a weight class for too long and you're starting losing, you become that almost gatekeeper, such as, oh, you beat him and you're ready to fight someone in the top 5. For me, if Bontorin with a couple of great hands, Bontorin's in, is he gonna KO him? Chanel trying to fight back, jumping knee, Bontorin's gonna pick him up and slam him. Yeah, he's gonna pick him up and slam him. Mini death, Chandler by KO for Tony. I'm not sure. Yeah, Tony, I'm not sure as well. I don't know whether or not he's gonna go by decision. If it was 5 rounds, I think I would have backed Tony more, but Oh, the mouth guard's out for Chanel. The ref's not stopping to get his mouth guard. Just Bontorin. Yeah, Tony via decision, but I feel like it'll be very interesting to see how his how his chin is. Because you know Dariush can crack, and Dariush has got a nice little. He's got some knockouts over some good caliber. Fighter Bontorin just putting the pressure. How the heck's the ref's not? Oh, they're saying F Jake Paul in the crowd. Why is? Why are they trying F Jake Paul? Is Jake Paul watching UFC 262? Oh, it's an L to the face and no mouth. God, Bontorin's mountain is getting shaken about. If he Chanel's fighting, 30 seconds left. Chanel's getting absolutely battered, but he's getting back up to his feet. But Bontorin is just back to mount again. Mini death. I can see Tony choking Dariush for the win. Yeah, I could see that, but let's not underestimate Dariush's ground game as well. Bontorin, and that is the end of that fight. It's a close fight for me. Bontorin wins. I hate when fighters are like fighters have lost and they've gone, yeah, we've won. I'm like, did you just not see what I saw? You lost, sort of thing. Mini death. I can see. Yeah, I think I've mentioned that comment. Yeah, you could see it happen. You could see Dariush choking him out, or you could see any combination of who wins. It's pretty. You know, you could happily see either Tony wins via KO, Tony wins via submission, Dariush wins via KO, and or Dariush winning by submission. Mini death. What do you think Tony should do? Should he lose? Obviously, I don't want him to lose for you because you've bet 200 US dollars on Chandler and Tony. Let me know what you'd get if they win, if they both win. If your bet comes through, let me know what you'll get as your cash out prize. I better be something big. And hopefully you win, mate. Hopefully you win. Because on the last stream I did with Connor on the FA Cup final, a guy won the grand on Leicester winning the FA Cup. So hopefully you can win big tonight as well, mate. I'd love it if you won big as well, mate. Why is Chanel celebrating? He's not won. He's not won. Scorecards. Bontorin wins this. Yep. Yep. I don't know. Maybe go out for some drinks. Hey, if you win big, hopefully you do have a couple of great nights out. A good couple of drinks. Roger Bontorin wins via unanimous decision. Yeah, really. Hey, considering he couldn't cut to 25 and he couldn't even make the bantamweight limit. The fact that he's managed to last 3 rounds is testament to him, and he gets a win back on the board after suffering back-to-back losses, and Chanel will have another loss. No back-to-back wins for himself. Right, guys, yeah, I'm just going to go to the toilet quickly before the start of the co-main event, so I'll be back in a minute. Hey everyone, I am back. Back for a quick... Hopefully this will be the last time. Going for a break. Co-main event time coming up. Just gonna change it over now. Ferguson, Dariush. Don't worry, Mini Death, it's not started yet. I will let you know when the fight starts, but just getting it all set up as we can see here before it starts. Tony Ferguson 26-5. Coming into this fight off the back-to-back losses, just Charles Oliveira, who's fighting for the belt, and Tagachi, who lost to Khabib. A dream fight that I don't think we'll ever see again. Prime Tony and Prime Khabib, that would have been a great fight. Just unfortunate that we'll never see it happen. Dariush coming back off 5 consecutive wins, looking to make it 6. In that run, he got a collection of performance of the nights. He probably should have got one against Holtzman, but I think he missed weight, so he was eligible. The weigh-ins, he weighed in at 156.5, and then he had to... he was given another hour to cut the weight, and he managed to successfully get to the lightweight limit. So let me know, everyone who's watching, let me know who you've got for the main event. No, let me know who you've got for the co-main event, which is coming up shortly against Ferguson. Dariush, can Ferguson stop another up-and-comer from taking his spot? Or will Father Time be finally catching up with El Kukui? Find out here on Let's Talk Sport. Thank you to everyone that's watching. Be a massive help to us and the channel. Just showing the advert for Adesanya Vettori 2. I can't wait for that. It'll be very interesting to see what version of Israel Adesanya we're going to get. Obviously, he's coming back off his first professional loss to Jan Blachowicz. Yeah. Well. I cannot wait for that. Let's see, man. I'm ready for this fight. Hey, I am buzzing. Are you talking about the Ferguson versus Dariush, or are you talking about Adesanya Vettori 2? Because that's a cracking. You've got Ferguson. Oh, got Diaz Edwards as well. Oh, I cannot wait for that fight. Cannot wait for that fight. Cannot wait. And on that card as well, you're going to have Belal Muhammad on that same card against Damian Maia. And then you're going to have Paul Craig and Jamal Hill at light heavyweight. Right, Belal Muhammad on the same card as Leon Edwards. Some may say he should have had a chance to rematch him. They'll probably rematch down the line. Cannot wait. Yeah, Ferguson. Yeah, I thought you were talking about Ferguson. Can Tony stop an up-and-comer from taking his spot? Hey, Mini Death here, let me know. Yeah, what would you do with Tony next after this fight? Would you suggest to him, let's move up to 170 and you can, you don't need to worry about that weight cut so much, and plus you're going to have some great fights at 70? Or would you say, hey, let's stick at 55? You still got McGregor, Poirier, you can still have great fights, maybe a rematch against Gaethje down the line. Because he's 36, you don't know how long he's got left. His fighting style means you don't know how long that chin. Cannot. Tony Ferguson, on Tough Enough, he won at welterweight and he looked good at welterweight. Come on, Tony. I'd love them to get a marquee fight, a money fight. I'd love to see him and McGregor. You know what? I'd love to see McGregor Ferguson because I feel like Tony's never had that big money fight. Yeah, damn, UFC 263 is packing, yeah. Mini Death is absolutely. That card is, quality. You've got Diaz Edwards, which I've got a bit of a hot take for that one. I think Diaz is going to get sliced apart like a hot salami. I feel like Edwards is going to piece him apart because I feel like the UFC have given Edwards Diaz. Hopefully Edwards beats Diaz for then him to take the star power, because you know that the UFC want to run back Usman Edwards, and the fact that Usman knocked out Masvidal, hopefully that gives him some of that star power. Just showing the Tony package. Wow, Tony. Crowd is electric. I'm buzzing. It's 10 to 5 in the morning in the UK. Is it Tony that's coming out first, or is it Beneil Dariush? Beneil Dariush coming out first. Dariush walking out. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Dariush singing to his music. Co-main event is about to come out. Beneil Dariush is walking up. Beneil Dariush, born in Iran, but he's a jiu-jitsu specialist as well, but he can trade as well. So this is gonna be a cracking fight. Dariush can can trade as well. He's got knockout power. Got a good chin as well. It's going to be an absolute cracker of a fight. Let us know where you're watching from here on Let's Talk Sport. Darius just getting checked over by the doctor before going in the octagon. It's got the third longest active win streak in the UFC lightweight division. He's only one of 8 to win via bit spinning back fist knockout. He's singing this song. It's great to see. He's pumped. We're pumped. Oh, he looks... absolute pumped. Wow. I'm expecting a cracking fight. Shame this isn't 5 rounds. Shame this isn't 5 rounds. Tony's set to walk out. Oh, the crowd are pumped for Tony. DraftKings should put 4.5k on Tony beating Benio Dariush. He's gonna get 10.5k. Don't Tony, people are pumped for him. He's saying he's managed to get the work-life balance, which will be crucial. Let's see if he's still got miles left in the clock. He's got a very unorthodox style, but it's great to see he racks up his bonuses. This crowd is electric for Tony. Ten-year anniversary that Tony's been part of the UFC. He's never had a marquee fight. He's never had a marquee fight, which is a shame. A shame for such a servant for the UFC. Tony looks good. Looks good. Mini death. I'm praying Tony wins for you. Hey, Tony's my pick. Me and Callum both predicted Tony to win. So hopefully Tony gets the job done. Tony getting ready. Everyone, if you're new around here, the co-main event, Tony's just stepped into the octagon. If you're new, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Keep with us. Comment in the comments below where you're watching from. If you've been watching from the beginning. Massive. Absolutely massive. And if you want more sporting watch-alongs tomorrow, we've got the MotoGP Women's Champions League final. Then Monday, we have the championship. We have the championship semi-final playoffs, which will be covered by me and Stu. Tony is pumped. Bruce Buffer's going to introduce. Tony, 37. Tony's but got 4.5 each division advantage over Dariush. Got an inch height advantage. Is the co-main event of the evening in the UFC Lightweight Division. Flying elbow corner. Oh, Dariush is getting booed. I think we know who everyone's supporting. I know who I'm supporting. Supporting Tony. Is it going to be Tony time? Getting back on that winning streak. We're looking at the lightweight rankings quickly. Tony number 5. Dariush number 9. If Ferguson wins, can't wait to see Colby back fighting. Yeah, I hope so. He needs to get fighting again. He's waiting for a title shot. But, yeah, you beat a washed-up Tyron Woodley. He should have fought Edwards. It should be Edwards versus Colby, but he's gone, no, I'm not fighting Edwards. I need a name. See? Hopefully Colby comes back soon. But who would you like to see Colby face? Because I wouldn't give him a title shot next. Mini deaths. Kukui. It's just about to start. Bruce Buffer's just called out Tony. The crowd is electric. So pumped. Marty ducking. I take. No, he's not. Is he ducking? Is Usman ducking him? What's he done to earn? What's he done to earn a rematch? And we have started. The fight has started. Yeah. What's Colby done to entice Usman to win again? Faked an eye poke and a nut shot. I would love to see that rematch again. I think Usman still knocks him out though. But Kamaru Usman is the newer version of GSP. I know GSP was rumoured about coming. Oh, Dariush. Tony. Just ducking that. Dariush putting the pressure on. Dariush goes for a takedown. Tony successfully defensively. Yeah, Freddie Roach has been working with him, but last MMA fight that went to Tony Roach was Ben Askren. You know what happened with... leg kick by Dariush. Yeah, Dariush is putting the pressure on. Look, trading already. Dariush. Benil tried to go for the takedown. Ah, takedown. Tony taken down by Dariush. Oh, face kick. Face kick. And now that Dariush looks like he's getting them out, but Tony's got his leg around his neck. Is he gonna choke? Is he gonna try and go for a choke? Tony doing well. Tony trying to get that leg where he can crown a chant. Let's go, Tony. So right, let's see what Tony can do off his back. He's got... Let's see. Tony's great off his back. Great submissions. Full guard from Dariush. And yeah, it's dangerous. But Dariush raining shots. Can Tony survive? But Ferguson's so dangerous off his back, though. Hey, he's good with his elbows as well, Tony. Don't give Dariush the back. He knows he's got a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Tony, 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 Tony. Tony needs to get back up because he's getting dominated on the ground so far. Neil, oh, I feel really bad for Tony because this is looking like similar to the Charles Oliveira fight where Oliveira took him down and Tony doing well defensively, but he probably needs to get up to his feet ASAP. Dariush still struggling to get the dominant position, but I feel like .29 seconds left of round number 1. Look at the ground time for Dariush. 3 minutes into this fight. 3 minutes ground time for Dariush. Ten seconds left of round number 1. Probably round 1 Dariush. Unless I'm wrong. A mini death. What's your opinions of the first round so far? Oh, look. Yeah, Tony said he was never going to let another guy take him down again. Gets taken down in the first round. He needs to... Oh, inside leg kick. Checking the leg kick. Yeah, and then take down. Hopefully, Tony. Yeah, Tony shouts him away. He tries to tap him on the shoulder. It's like, hey, don't tap me. Mini death. First round was rough. Yeah, it was rough if you're a Tony fan. And I am a big Tony fan. But you're looking like... It's so tough to see where you see a fighter, like one of your favourite fighters, just going through a time where Father Time could... Look, Dariush already there for the takedown, but Tony's struggling. And it is tough to... Oh, Darth choke! Darth choke! He's trying to get the Darth choke on Dariush. Oh, tipping it all over to the wrong side, but no, can he get it in? Oh, I had no idea. Mini death, yeah, you're right. Tony does start slow. If this was a 5-rounder, I would have been more confident in Tony winning. Not saying I'm not confident. But if this was a 5-rounder mini death, I feel like that it would have been Tony's fight. Very interesting to see. Dariush is staying calm. He's not rushing. He's not trying to say, oh. He's not thinking, oh crap, I need to get out. Yeah, and Dariush is out the death choke. Dariush laying a couple of shots. Tony with the trying to land a couple of elbows. It's a tough watch if you're a Tony fan. Tony, oh, Dariush raining down some shots. He can't land. This is tough to watch. It's raining down some elbows, Tony. He submitted Kevin Lee from the ground when he was on bottom position for the interim lightweight title. Yeah, Dariush with 28 ground strikes and Ferguson with 12. Oh, this is such a tough watch if you're Tony. I do feel like that if he loses this, he'll be 0-3. It'd be a time to move up for me. I think it's time to move up to 170. Doesn't need to cut weight as much. Oh, Tony managed to get up, but is Dariush going to take him down again? Oh. Oh. Dariush got Tony's legs. Oh, is he going to heel hook him? Oh, is Tony going to tap? Is Tony going to tap? Oh, Tony trying to fight. Heart of a champ. Tony kicked out. I thought he was going to tap. Go on, Tony. Do you know, Dariush? Yeah, this is a blueprint to beat Tony now. You pressure him, you get him down, you dominate him. It's a tough watch. Tony. Yeah, Tony's breathing heavier. Yeah, I feel like the time to move up to 170. Yeah, it's a tough watch. 40 seconds left of round number 2. We've had 2 decisions tonight. Looks like this fight will be going. Tony's a fucking warrior. Absolutely mini death. I thought he was tapping for that heel hook. But you saw in the Oliveira fight, I thought Oliveira was going to snap his arm in half. But I reckon Tony would have tapped in that Oliveira fight if it was another minute. And he was going to hold. Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, like when round 2 done. Beautiful. Oh, Tony. Tony needs to keep this standing because for me, he's 2-0 down on the scorecards. Mini death. Should Tony move up to 170? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know. Make sure to like the stream, everyone. Thank you for the interaction tonight from you, Mini Death, and to Sean. That's the most interaction we've had on the UFC watch along. Yeah, just looking at that talk that Dariush had on his heel. Come on, Tony. Has to go all out and knock his bum ass out. Yeah, he's going to have to go all out. But I just got... It's going to be tough, but come on, Tony. Tony needs to keep this on the ground. You can knock Dariush out. Edson Barboza knocked him out. Yeah, Tony's struggling. Tony's struggling, but you know he's got a heart of a fucking warrior. Yeah, it's not moving well. That leg that, I feel like that heel hook, even though he didn't finish him, oh, what a takedown by Dariush. Dariush, welcome to the party. Yeah, think about that. Should Dariush get the job done, he'll move up. He'll move up. He'll probably be number 6 in the rankings, maybe 5th. So you can imagine. Could you imagine Dariush versus Rafael dos Anjos? Great fight, 2 grapplers. Or Islam Makhachev versus Dariush would be a very interesting fight. Or maybe Justin Gaethje. They did train together when Gaethje was going for the title. Mini death. Yeah, say goodbye to my bread. Say goodbye to your bread. What do you mean by that, mini death? What do you mean say goodbye to your bread? No, it's just a shame for Tony. He should have fought for the belt. He should have had a marquee fight, but it's hard to watch this. Crowd trying to get behind Tony, but Dariush just dominate him on the mat. Goodbye to my man. Yeah, oh, money. Alright, okay, yeah. Sorry, mate. I forgot it for you, because I want Tony to win for myself personally and for you, mate. To get those nights out. I don't know what Tony does now. He's probably gonna go 0-3. Woodley got cut when he was 0-4, so it's hard to see where he goes. I don't think you cut Tony. I don't think you'll cut Ferguson, but I don't know what you do with him unless you move him up to 170, and then if we look at welterweight. Let's see what fight you're going to have at welterweight. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson will be a great fight at welterweight. Masvidal, Chiesa, Magny. I think you're going to have to pick fights where you're fighting strikers now, because you're seeing now like he's getting dominated on the mat. He's getting tired. So if it's up to the UFC now whether or not you want to match him with money fights, but matching with big fights where they're predominantly strikers and don't have a wrestling background. Tough watch. Jeez. This is like 30-27. This is how it's gonna end. See, this unpredictability, the unorthodox stuff comes back to bite, because it's tough watch. Really tough watch. See a legend of the Octagon just go out the way. We saw Jacare Silva on the prelims. I watched that just before I came live, and he got his arm broken at the age of 41, and you're probably thinking, tough watch that, guys. Co-main event, Dariush probably will win via unanimous decision. 30-27 will be my... That's how I would have scored that 10-7 rounds. Tony didn't really do anything. Easy night at the office, unfortunately, for Dariush. Just such hard to shame. Just absolute heartbreaking. Tony knows how upset he is. Yeah. Yeah, 30-27. You know, Dariush wins by unanimous decision. Everyone who's just tuning in, just got the main event left to go. Freddie Roach in the corner of another UFC fighter, and they lost. Dariush got the second longest win streak in the UFC at lightweight division. Charles Oliveira is got 8 straight wins, and Dariush just got out Elon Musk saying, "Where's my car? My wife needs a car." Oh jeez, he's got 15 wins in the UFC now. Heartbreaking for Tony. Heartbreaking. Wonder who's going to call out. Yeah, he said he wants a title eliminator next. He's saying that he will probably take the rest of the year off. I got it for mini death. He lost out on his bet. But just right, just getting everything set up for the main event of the evening. Charles LeBronx Oliveira versus Iron Mike Chandler for the vacant UFC Lightweight Title. Wonder who you'll get Dariush to fight. Maybe Dariush to fight the loser of Poirier McGregor. Just saying, that'd be an interesting fight to see. But absolute. Getting a bit tired now, but hopefully Oh, I got to see Tony, the third decision of the night. Third decision. Third. Oh, geez. I know who's getting the check tonight for the fight of the night. Edson Barboza is definitely getting fight of the night. He's definitely getting the 60k. My pay-per-view's lagging super bad. Oh, yeah, you're paying pay-per-view, aren't you? How much is pay-per-view, Mini Death? Is it like $70, $80, $90? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I feel sorry for the Americans that buy the UFC on pay-per-view for the big money. Because, you know, you dig deep in the pockets and you're hoping for a great card in return. Tough one to take. Thank you to everyone that's watching who's still sticking around. Main event is coming up shortly. $75. Wow. Well, Mini Death, yeah, I'll answer you this. Do you think you've got value for money tonight for your $75? How do you watch without paying? How do you watch without paying? I want to do the same. So in the UK, I have a BT Sport subscription, but that comes with my. So I pay for BT Sport, but it comes with my phone contract. So in theory, I'm only paying £5 a month. So I pay. No. No. For value for money, no. I really feel for the Americans for paying 75 because the Burgos Barboza, great start, but since then it's sort of like it's not really kicked on. It's been 3 decisions. I do not want another decision. I need something spectacular. I want a Chandler knockout. I want body shot, right hook. That's what I want. Really, there. BT Sport. That's how I watch it. Obviously, I pay, but I don't pay as much as you. Does DAZN not do it? Do you not get a deal with DAZN or something? I swear DAZN wanted to show UFC stuff. So, Charles Oliveira's on an 8-fight win streak. 7 of them have come via KO or submission. Arby's. Main event time, baby. Big fight feel. Who's going to make the walk out first? This will be the last fight on the card. American versus Brazilian, which has been a common theme on this pay-per-view. Michael Chandler making the walk out first. I do feel like that is playing a great heel. I don't know whether or not you're meant to like him or love him. He came into the UFC. He was back up for Khabib Gaethje. He went to fight Dan Hooker, knocked him out. Then he got the title fight. Let's be real. He would not have gotten this title fight if Poirier didn't go after the McGregor trilogy. Because this would have been Poirier, Oliveira for the title. But Poirier decided to go after McGregor for the money, which makes sense for him. So it makes sense for the ranking. The stats. He left Bellator on the knockout of a former UFC lightweight champion, Benson Henderson. His only loss in the last 4 is to Pitbull Ferreira, who is the Bellator lightweight and featherweight champion. The thing is, Michael Chandler's fought at featherweight and he's fought at lightweight, but he's also said he wouldn't rule out jumping up to 170 at some point to fight at welterweight. And yet there's some great matchups. Hey, him versus Usman would be a great matchup, former teammates. That would be very interesting. Michael Chandler absolutely pumped. Will he add another list to All-American Wrestling D1 champions? Mini Death, what round have you got Michael Chandler to win? So me and Callum split on the preview on Let's Talk Sport. He went Oliveira and I went Chandler via so I went Chandler via knockout. Oh, let's go. Pump. Everyone that's watching, main event is coming up. It's coming up shortly. Third round, yeah. I'll go round 2. I'll go round 2 just to be different. Everyone that's watching, please, massive thank you for sticking with us. Make sure to give us a like, share, and subscribe. Michael Chandler looking pumped. Charles Oliveira walking up. Charles Oliveira, ranked number 3 in the UFC lightweight division. I'd love to see him versus Khabib. That Dagestani wrestling versus the Brazilian black belt jiu-jitsu of Oliveira. I do feel like I've got a bit of a wild prediction, right? I do feel like we will see Khabib back in the octagon. I do feel like he's walked away. He wants to mourn his father. But I do feel like he's going to see how the lightweight division shapes up. And if they're... Let's say if Oliveira is still champ in the middle of next year, or Chandler's champ by the middle of next year, someone new for Khabib to beat. He probably wants to see who... If there's a new king that he can dethrone. So he can get to that 30-0. That was Oliveira. Smiling. Smiling all very excited. Finished 27 out of his 30 wins, 8 knockouts, 19 submissions. This is Charles Oliveira's big stage. Big stage. because most of his streaks came in the pandemic. He's had previous of quitting. Whether or not he's managed to get that out of his game. Yeah, look at that already. Everyone, thank you for sticking around with us. Give us a like, share and subscribe. Chandler's definitely got the height and reach advantage as all on Oliveira, but he said the same for Hooker in Abu Dhabi earlier this year. Bruce Buffer, an introduction. Of the evening. No Herb Dean. That of the UFC. Guys, let me know in the comments below who your picks are for the main event. Mine is Chandler via knockout. Mini Death has Chandler via knockout in round 3. I've gone round 2. Oh, been waiting for. Packed out crowd in Texas. Big fight feel. It's time. See? Lightweight. Just introducing Michael Chandler. It's getting cheered and a little bit of booze. He's the underdog. Oh, he's pumped to give Bruce Buffer a little fist bump. I want to see what type of reaction Charles Oliveira is going to get. Yeah, another fist bump to Buffer. Squaring off. Both show respect in signs of the middle. The vacant UFC Lightweight Title. And we are live for the UFC Lightweight Title. Oh, Oliveira with a kick already. Oh, kick. Oh, leg kick. And Chandler's leg gave out. Wow. Low calf kick. Yeah, Yeah, definitely using the legs. Oliveira. Even when he brings his leg up a bit, gets to Chandler's. Yeah, Chandler's going with a body shot just like he did against Hooker. Leg kicks. Oliveira leg kicks. Chandler wants to feel the power. Look at the height difference between the two. And the... Oh, Oliveira feeling the power. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, Chandler's gonna get him. Chandler's gonna get it. It's deep. It's deep. It's deep. It's deep. Is he gonna tap? Is he gonna win by submission round number 1? Oh my God. Oh, what a frantic start. Michael Chandler is gonna unload, and then Charles Oliveira with a desperate takedown. Oh, he's gonna give his back. Chandler's gonna just give it his back. Could Oliveira win by submission? Oh no. Could Oliveira get the submission? Oh, Oliveira could win by... Chandler's never been submitted. Charles's eye is cut. Oh, what a vicious elbow. Jesus. Wow. This is the worst case. Wow. Hey, if I'm Chandler, I'd get out of this round. Oh, Chandler. Oh, Michael Chandler gets it quickly. And now it's Chandler. I'll let him back up, Chandler. Let him back up. Kicking him. Oh, Chandler full mount, but Charles Oliveira trying to keep him back with the legs. It's just kicking the lower part of the leg. Massive win for Chandler. He managed to successfully get back up after the takedown. Oh, they're both trading now. Both of their eyes are cut. Oh, Chandler putting the pressure on just like he did against Hooker. Charles Oliveira is down. Charles is down. Charles is down. Just like Hooker. Is he going to KO him? Oh, Michael Chandler putting the pressure on. Chandler's power. Oh my God. We could be getting that knockout. Mini death. Oh my God. Exactly, my friend. I thought he had him. Jeez, Michael Chandler. Just laying down the shots on Oliveira. Wow. What a first round this is. Even if it gets out the first round. Michael Chandler's not letting him get back up. He's laying down on him. The crowd chanting USA. Wow, he wants to beat the jiu-jitsu specialist. Oh, lovely elbow. Lovely shot. Oh my God, he's going to get him down. Is he going to raise shots? 35 seconds left of the first round. Wow. First time you've seen Oliveira like this on his 8th fight streak. Raining down shots, 10 seconds left. Chandler's power is incredible. Yeah, I thought he was out. Crowd is absolutely wild. I thought he had him, Mini Death. I thought he had him. He's doing well. And plus he's at Stanford MMA with Henry Hoof. He's a great striking coach as well. The leg kick. but just Chandler, what lands, it's just something else. But like, it's desperation. Like when, just, have you got round one Chandler mini death? I think it's round one Chandler for me. I thought he had him like the hooker fight where I thought he had him. But what a round. Charles probably thinking, oh, it. Michael Chandler. Oh, Chandler's down. Chandler's down. Oliveira. Oh my God. Charles Oliveira. Michael Chandler. Oh, Chandler's down. Chandler's down. Charles Oliveira's won. Charles Oliveira is the king of the lightweight division. Oh my God, Chandler's what? Chandler's lost it. Dana White. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh my God, he even went to the commentary booth and said, surprise, surprise. Holy A. What do I know in UFC? Callum predicted this. He said, Charles Oliveira. Mini death, I'm out. I feel sorry for you, brother. Wow. Wow. Charles Oliveira, hey. Wow. Said to the booth, surprise, surprise. Charles LeBronx, the latest Brazilian to win UFC gold. Crisp left, drop Chandler. Absolute perfection. And he'll be fighting the winner of McGregor Poirier. And what I'd do, I'd be in the T-Mobile Arena if I'm Oliveira with the belt. And whoever wins that trilogy, we should be calling him out. Said surprise. Jumped over to the commentary table and went, surprise, surprise. Just like Michael Chandler said when he made his UFC debut earlier this year. Wow, what a title fight. Chandler. Oh. Wow. "19 seconds in round 2. Okay. He's in 28th UFC fight for Oliveira. He's so excited. He's running around with the belt. Wow. Wow. See what he says in his post-fight interview. Wow. Wow. Speaking to Dana. He's saying to Dana, I told you I'd knock him out. Wow. What a comeback. I thought he was out in the first round. Wow. It's just thanking Dana. He said I'll knock him out. She's asking if it was difficult. This is Michael Chandler's first loss in the UFC. Him versus Gaethje will be a fun fight. Both coming off title fighter losses. I wonder if most finishes in UFC history passes Donald Cerrone. So happy. So happy for him. He deserves it. 28th UFC fight gets us a hold of the gold. Michael Chandler's just having his interview. He said, Michael Chandler said he'll have that belt around his waist until within a year. Don't know how. Hawaii, but I know. Charles Oliveira versus Khabib would have been fun. Right, and that's it. And that's another pay-per-view in the books. That is it for UFC 262. We have a new UFC lightweight champion. Charles the Bronx Oliveira defeating Michael Chandler via KO in 19 seconds of the second round. Massive. What next for Michael Chandler? Take some time off. The Justin Gaethje fight makes perfect sense for me. Gaethje's not fought since Khabib. Both lost 2 title fights. Makes perfect sense. For Oliveira, I'll be turning up for McGregor Poirier 3 with the belt. And I'll get in the octagon for whoever wins that fight, and that will set up your next title fight. For Dariush, he said he's going to take some time off. For Tony, for me, go to 170. Go for money fights now, Tony. Go for legend fights. Nick Diaz needs a dance partner. Nick Diaz, Tony Ferguson, anyone? Absolutely. Tony Ferguson versus Jorge? Absolutely. Tony versus Nate Diaz? Absolutely. So that's what's next for Tony. So great fights on the card. Fight of the night for me, Burgos versus Barboza. So, but just before I leave, thank you to everyone that's tuned in tonight, stayed up with me. If you're from the UK, to the very early hours. I will be back on Monday for another watch long. This time for the championship playoff semi-finals. I'll go back to back with that one. The next UFC event I'll be doing will be UFC 263 Adesanya versus Vettori 2. Hopefully I will get a preview done before. Hopefully I can get another guest on for the preview. Whether or not I can get Callum on or maybe someone else to come on for a preview, that would be great. Thank you for everyone who's liked, shared, subscribed, commented. Thank you, Mini Death. Thank you, Andrew W. Thank you, Sean Daniels. Thank you for all. Michael C. Dawson, Rugby Geeks. Thank you all for putting your comments in and making it a fun stream.